with my wife, who's from Kynkade Indoors, and Jenny, as you already know. Uh, this will be one of the final times you'll see us in this room. The reason is that the house we went to look at last week, they said yes to us moving in. As soon as we arrange the funding with the VA, we will be able to start moving our things in. The cats will be the first ones to move in way before all that, as soon as we get the keys and sign the paperwork. Um, Love, is there anything we desperately need? Furniture. So if you're in the Iowa area and have some extra stuff, hey Rob, good news, good news, good news. The house we went and looked at last week, they said yes to us. We got the house. Okay, okay, okay. The house we went to look at last Sunday before I got sick, we got it. Jenny just got confirmation over about a half an hour ago. Yep, she got an email, and they said they want us to sign the paperwork. They want to know how soon we can move in. As soon as we can arrange the paperwork, payments through the VA to pay the first and last month's rent, we are on the go. Then we're going to start making arrangements for the water, gas, and lights and everything to be turned over, as well as the internet. Because we definitely got to make sure we have fiber optic. Um, Apologize for the adverts, but that's how I'm trying to pay for my channel. um, so yes, we will be out of the hotel very soon. Um, took good news. We finally got a new house. We'll be moving in within about a week because we got to make arrangements with the VA about when we can get the funding and then getting everything moved over into our name, the utilities and things like that. But good news, we have a house. We're going to be out of the hotel after almost 3 months of being in here. We're finally out. There's still a couple things that we're gonna need furniture badly because we lost a lot of furniture when we had to move due to mold and some other things because I just couldn't lift. I'm a lot better condition now than I was 2 months ago, so that's a start anyway. If everything works out, we're going to try to start moving next Saturday, and go from there. Might be earlier than that, but we're going to have to wait and see. I'm sure Jenny sent confirmation, said yes, that we will take it. Okay. So we just got notified a half an hour ago. So yes, we are not going to be homeless anymore. Then I can start making videos and go do my regular schedule once I start back on days at work. So I'll be able to do my lives just as per normal. Then I can finally do a lot of the bushcraft videos and stuff. I don't have a lot of space in the backyard to do bushcraft videos because we don't have much of a backyard. We're literally talking about 10 feet, a backyard, nothing at all. But I will have the space to do as a base to do videos and do reviews and things like that. We don't even have a garage, but I am going to be looking at and renting a storage shed to store the things like our lawnmower and things like that, because there's plenty of space in our driveway for that. But yeah, that's our good news. Homelessness does suck. And we are going to be, I will be setting up an archery range in the backyard of it may be only about 5 yards wide, but it is very long. So I could set up a small range that I could use to practice in. And it helps that the landlord is an archer, bow hunter too. So that is an amazing in itself. Jenny and I are going to be on the lookout for household items. If you guys have any extra household items that you don't need anymore, we could still really use some things. Um, what do we really need besides furniture? Jenny's still recovering from COVID, folks. She cannot function right now. This is about her much as she does. King got good news. Got good news. We just got offered to move in on a new place. Soon as we got confirmation on when the VA can pay for the first and last month's rent, we're going to start making arrangements to move in, which means hopefully we will start moving in by Saturday of next week. If everything goes well, we're going to find out. I hope she gets better too. I am the one that feels really bad because I'm the one that gave it to her, and as you can see, I'm feeling really, really nice, much better than I did last Sunday. Because Sunday I felt like death warmed over, and it went down from there, from there. And she's at the stage I was 3 days ago, maybe 4 days ago. On Thursday is what I felt like. This is what she feels like right now. I do have one thing I want to show off real quick. And I want your guys' opinion on this. Thank you, King. I really appreciate it. I was thinking about once I get moved in, I do have a giveaway that I planned on doing before I moved out of the old place, which is going to include a really nice bug out bag and everything else. And it's going to be including not this particular one, but another one of these is a flint and steel set. Not this particular one, but maybe this one, who knows. And it's a really nice set. Comes with, coconut husk, some char cloth, a decent piece of flint. As you can see, it works really well. This is actually a pretty decent design. A little skinny in my taste, but it's nice. I picked it up from the state fair this morning. And it comes in a nice little tin. But I also have a backpack and some other stuff I've been doing. I was going to do a big giveaway on. Once I get settled in the new place, I will be looking forward to doing that giveaway once I finish everything out. Now, that is a very interesting combo there, Rob. Rob's hanging out with Civil War reenactors and Viking reenactors.
Interesting mix.
That's what I was thinking. If you happen to pick up anything cool, Rob, I'd love to take some new items. I do have a mailing box for anybody who's interested. If you want to mail me stuff, I will put it in the description or in my about page. I'll have to update that. Still, I haven't done that in a while. When I get into the new house, we will do a full-on walkthrough with a few people getting an advance walkthrough once I get going. Yeah, I haven't really sparked anything with this yet. I have a better set than that, but this is a really nice set. I got it on the last day of the state fair. There's this rendezvous camera that goes up every year, and I buy one every year. So this one's a really nice set. This actually happens to be the biggest one I could find. I like, it to me, and when it comes to the flint and steels, size does matter. I do like the way it looks, as you can see. Look at that. Nice. It's a little flat in my taste. I usually like a broader striking thing, and a little bit, I can always make more char cloth. But it's a nice little kit. Now, the kit that I am going to be giving away is not going to be just one of these. It's going to be a full-on backpack gear set deal. And hopefully, once we start getting things moved, it'll empty out of it's in my truck right now. I can get there and start clearing things out a little bit. I'm not surprised. that the Vikings are your main focus. We actually have a few Viking groups here in Iowa that we are actually decent friends with. Right, love?
Yeah.
Though that's Jenny's excited voice. She's not really enthused about it much any other than I don't want to feel this way. I want to taste food that doesn't taste like crap. Is that pretty much it? Yeah, that's where I was a couple of days ago. If they have anything that they want to trade or anything like that, Rob, I would love to get some Viking gear and stuff like that. I've been trying to get me a Kuxa and a couple other things. Because I did lose quite a bit of gear when my trailer was stolen. So there's a lot of stuff I don't have because our trailer was stolen. So we don't even have a place to put stuff. Well, that's pretty cool. I am not a fighter, as you already know. I'm an archer. Once I get my range set up in the backyard, I'm going to have to rebuild it from scratch. It's going to take me a little bit of money, but I know I can do it. So I'm going to have to buy new targets, new stands, build a new backdrop. But I got a video on how to make backdrops. So that's already on my channel. I just got to rebuild it from scratch. Because I got to buy me a new ground pounder, post driver, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So that's going to be cool when I get to do that. And rebuilding my medieval encampment. Yeah, so that's going to be what's going on with me in the next week or so. We get moved, you'll notice my background will change. Once I figured out where in the house I can do my videos without messing up Jenny when she sleeps, because she ends up going to bed way before my videos are over, even though I get up and go to work before she does. It is here in town, so that's not too far. Probably about 2 miles from here, home, give or take. But like I said, I will be posting more information on about what's going on in my about page, about where, if anybody want to mail me anything, it'd be on there. I'm still figuring things out. Jenny and I are still got a lot more stuff to figure out. How do I do that? Oh, there he goes. Customize channel. Banner chain. Nope. Okay, that is now updated, so which is good. My about pages just got updated. We're going to have to get new desks. I have my lighting and stuff. My camera gear is going to be updated, and I finally get a place to put my bushcraft gear, other than all over the floor where Jenny gets mad at me, and she does when I have it all over the floor, especially when I'm showing it off. Because I have a lot of stove reviews I got to do, because I've got some, what do they call it? Few bottles. Oh, I've got the review for this stove here. A couple for the canister stove one, and another wood gas stove one, and I believe another alcohol stove one. But I'm going to try to do them all at once. And you guys will probably know those. I'm going to do a lot of those, one of them at least live in October at the Washoe County Flea Market while I'm camping down there. I'm going to have to rebuild our fire kits because not just these, but our cast iron fire kits, like our fire poker, tripods, all that stuff, because ours was stolen. So we have a lot to do on that. Any questions, any suggestions, any ideas, please feel free to let me know. And for those people who follow me on Facebook, I'm still on Facebook under Colan Kynkade. You can reach me there or on Instagram as Kynkade67. Yeah, that's my news. We got a house. We'll be moving in shortly, as soon as we are able to get the funding together and start moving our belongings in. And yeah, things are looking up. We are going to be happy. We're going to be in a new place, and hopefully a lot less stress on this lovely lady right here, because she stresses out so much, and I really don't like that. The fact that we're out of the place and into a new one. Okay, I hope if you do, I'll definitely look forward to hearing from you there, Took. Because I'd love to do a couple videos with you. Guaranteed. I would love to take you to the Watcher County Flea Market in October. That's here in Iowa, Iowa's largest flea market, 20-acre flea market. You'd love it. We're going to do some camping over at Lake Belvedere campground near Lake Belvedere in Iowa. And yeah, do spend a couple of days out there. See how much chaos we can do about. We can either do a kit build, we can do a whole bunch of gear reviews, whatever you want to do. Well, that looks like you'd be fun there, Took. I don't have a lot of room in my driveway, mind you, but you're more than welcome to join us. Took says if he wins the lottery, he's going to come visit us. Took, remind everybody where you're from again, please. I'm in Newton, Iowa. That's where I live. I'm a Newton guy. It's just plain and simple. It's a nice place. We're going to be working our butts off getting this place put together, especially furniture-wise, because we don't have any. We lost a lot of our furniture. We've got coffee tables. We got end tables. We have a kitchen table, but no chairs. I have a expandable table that I will be using as my desk, which is pretty similar to what I've got right here, but no chair. So that's going to be interesting. Because we had to leave our desk behind and a couple other things. I might actually be able to put in my garden in the back, which would be even better. Yep. And I can get my bows up on the wall, drive my wife nuts about that. Be able to do some hunting, which would be really nice because hunting season's coming up. Get some fishing done. That'd be awesome as well. You're from Florida. Okay. That's right. You're not too far from Doug, if I recall. I don't think he's going to be able to drive an RV to your place there, Rob. I think you might be a little bit out of his jurisdiction. Unless he wants to go across the Bering Strait and go that direction. Then go through the channel and that kind of thing. We lost a lot of stuff due to the black mold. So we have to rebuild. And then we lost our trailer, which had a bunch of my personal reenacting gear as well as my archery range gear that I ran my business out of for running archery ranges at Renaissance fairs and stuff. That is all gone. When that trailer took off, it took everything with it. And a couple other things. My rope bed was in there. For those people who were at the gathering a couple years ago, you would have seen it. I'm very proud of that bed. I made that bed. And now I'm going to get all the tools together to rebuild another one. Unfortunately, we still got the mattress, which is good. I have the plans. I know how to build it. It's just that I don't have the tools. Yeah, I kind of figured Doug wasn't too far from you. We haven't looked at Free Cycle in forever. Rob says to check Free Cycle for furniture and church stuff. There's a couple of places that sell furniture in here in town, as well as Goodwill and another place, Wells Thrift Shop, which is thrift market. We're going to be looking for the thing, but we're going to have to buy a new mattress. So our mattress is dead. But we're going to need like a couple of recliners and everything. We have plenty of TVs and stuff like that. This is my laptop. We still have that. Jenny's got her laptop, which is right there. Alarm clocks and things like that. We saved most of our kitchen gear. Our food dehydrator got saved by Ian because he realized you have two food dehydrators. This is the better one. We're taking this one. He made sure that we saved all of our cast iron, which was nice. Unfortunately, a lot of our camping gear is gone. I haven't heard about Free Cycle in ages. But we lost our plates, our bowls. We got 2 bowls here, which I picked up recently from Walmart, but not enough for my boy and I, and Jenny as well. So a lot of Jenny's bakeware, I'm not sure if it made it or not. So we're out of a lot of bakeware because she loves to bake. We are planning a big first meal, but I'm not sure what she wants to do.
I'm not thinking about food right now, okay?
No. When you finally get better.
Ask me when I'm better.
Okay. Because we have a brand new refrigerator, we got to restock because we gave away everything we had, with the exception of a couple things that were in a cooler. Raiding party attack on this thrift store. We will do the best we can. It just depends on what we can afford, because we do need a couple of recliners. We do need some kitchen chairs. We're going to need dressers. I'm not sure if we got all. Did we save our dressers or not? I think we did. Yeah, I think we saved our dressers. Like I said, our mattress has to go. It's wore out. We bought it brand new and we literally wore it out. But we've been married for 15 years and we've had it for at least that. Ian needs a new dresser, which is money that we don't have right now. So we're going to do our best to acquire said items. Yard sales are our friend. And once we get into the house, I can start doing my gifted ability to find things full time and start bringing things home. Yeah, I remember that. But I mean, I'm pretty good at, thrifting and curb finds and things like that. That's one of my skills. And I'm definitely going to be doing that. Too bad it's too far beyond the citywide garage sale, which was last month here in town. Otherwise, we would have gone nuts throughout the entire town, bringing stuff into our new place. But we do have a new place, which I'm really proud of. It's going to take some getting used to, mind you, because we were there at that last place for years, and best to unleash Ian and see what he returns with. That would be a good thing if he could drive, but he can't drive yet. Rob says best to unleash Ian and see what he returns with.
Right?
That'd be for his room. Only thing he has right now is a bed, a rack for his bows and his gear that he has, which he has no place to put it other than, I think he does have a decent closet space, so which would be nice. Yeah, if in doubt, roll for Ian. That should be a T-shirt Hey, Rob, if you can make a T-shirt with that, I'd be great.
I'm gonna give it to him.
And we'll definitely, no, actually, that'd be for us.
No, give one to Ian.
Why would he have to roll for Ian? We would be rolling
It
for
would be his motto.
roll for Ian. If in doubt, roll for Ian. I think it'd be pretty kind of cool.
Yeah, long t-shirt.
Yeah, that'd be his motto. He's a gamer, so which that would be really cool. More of a not. I don't know if he's RPGs. More like what is it that he does
What?
with the headset and stuff? That 3D.
Yeah, it's VR.
Oh.
Virtual reality.
He does a lot of VR gaming and stuff like that because he's got a headsets and all that stuff. So I think he might get a kick out of that. So you run with that, Rob. I would love to see what you come up with, and I'm sure Ian would get a kick out of it, especially if it's a lot of between thrifting and outdoor stuff, because he's a big combo guy. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next few months, guys, getting back into a routine of being in a house. Not so much everything bunched up in one room, which would be nice. We still got to share one bathroom, unfortunately, because there's only one bathroom. But we did see a shower in the basement, right? Or is that the other place?
No, that was that place.
But it was not a really good place for a shower.
I know.
No, there was like a secondary shower down in the basement, not set up. I'm not going to do anything with that. But it was a lot of shelving in the basement, so we can store some items, but not anything I would really worry about because I don't want to, it is a little damp down there. That's where the washer dryer is, which is a really nice one, Mana washer dryer system. So we don't have to worry about buying those when you had a really decent refrigerator, which is those items right there. The washer dryer and refrigerator is what we had to leave at our old place. So at least we don't have to do anything. Hey, hon.
What?
I'm bruised.
I don't know what you did to yourself.
I don't know either. It's probably from when I have when they put an IV in me on Monday. I got a bruise. They put a whole full IV bottle on me on Monday, and I didn't even react if I got anything. Barely went to the bathroom. That's definitely true, Rob. We do have beds. Ian's got a full bed, mattress, and everything and frame. We have ours, but our mattress is shot. We will sleep on it until we can afford to get a new one. That's like $300 though. We're going to do our best to make that work. But it'll still be better than being where we're at right now. Hun, Rob said this. Jenny, Colin is bruised, therefore faulty. You better get the scrap value on him ASAP. I got only one thing to tell you there, Robbie boy. No, it's actually a pretty decent bruise, as you can see. That's where they put the IV in me. But I went through a full liter and I didn't even notice it. And I've been drinking water like it was going out of style. Like I was Aquaman or something. But we look forward to cooking meals in our new kitchen. I'm going to have to, it is a electric stove, which I'm going to have to learn how to use since I don't know how to do electric, but I'm going to learn. I'm not getting parted out like an old motorcycle. I don't even have an old motorcycle. All I got is a bicycle, and my pickup truck. But we do have parking for both our vehicles and still have space over for one more vehicle, which that space is actually going to be what would have been for our trailer. But since we don't have the trailer now, I'm going to have to get me a storage shed to put there instead so we can put our lawnmowers in and my bicycles and stuff like that in there. So we can actually have our outdoor gear, like our weed whackers and things like that. My power tools and stuff like that will go in there. But I'm not getting parted out. I'm not falling apart, guys. I may be old, but I'm not that old. I'm definitely a lot lighter than I was last year. Hey, how you doing, Howie? Got good news, brother. We finally got a house. We're not in it yet. We just got the offer saying that we can start moving in. We just got to make a call to the VA tomorrow about making arrangements to pay the first and last month's rent. And once that is agreed upon and we can say we can sign the paperwork and get the keys, we can start moving things in. So that's our good news. It is a little bit bigger than our old place, square footage wise, I believe. I think it's a little bigger, square footage wise.
Yes, it is.
Except for the basement. The basement's not. But most of our square footage in the old place was in the basement, which we couldn't use. But this one here has got actual bedroom space and everything else. And the ceiling fans are remote controlled, and it's got central air, all that stuff. Only thing it doesn't have is a storage shed, but I'm working on it. I'm going to have to build a new archery range for the backyard where I can actually shoot, because the landlord is also a bow hunter, which is really cool. So our biggest issue right now is, besides getting the money together and moving in, which we don't have to worry about, it's already been guaranteed, we just got to find furniture. That's our biggest issue. We have a bed. We have, hey, brother.
That is great news. Good God.
Yep. I'm doing a live right now. So about it.
What's that?
I'm on live right now about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can want to join us over here, or you just talk to me through here, your choice. But I got Howie in here. I've got Rob in here. I got Took in here.
Okay.
If you want to join us, you can join us, or you can just stay where you're at. Your choice.
Well, I was working on a project, but I'll jump on the line though.
Okay. You're more than welcome to come up on here if you want to as well, because this is really good news. We just found out about 2:00, and everything's kind of exciting.
Nice.
Yep.
That's great to hear, buddy.
Yeah. Finally, we're getting out of a hotel.
Yeah. God.
Oh yeah. I mean, I have to get a storage shed to put my lawnmower and stuff in, which that doesn't have the space for one. Yes.
There's no garage or nothing, or?
Oh, there's a garage, but it's next doors, because apparently the house next door and this house was together as like a master's house and then the servants' quarters type situation back in the day,
Guest house.
or guest house as Jenny called it. But they're renting one out and selling the other.
Oh, I see.
But Jenny says with an option to possible buy in the future.
Nice.
So, but we just got the offer, the letter email today. We're going to call to the VA and make arrangements for paying the first and last month's rent, which we were guaranteed on. And once we get that in, and we can find out when we can sign the paperwork and start moving things in, getting the utilities and everything transferred over, getting the internet started.
Yeah.
Then we got to find out about where we're going to get furniture from, because we lost a lot of furniture in the move.
I suppose if they had to get out, just left it.
I couldn't carry it. I wasn't able to lift anything.
Yeah.
So we got some things, but not everything. So I'm going to need a new desk for my computer and other things.
Yeah.
Recliners, kitchen table, chairs for our kitchen table. We got a kitchen table for free, but we don't have any chairs.
Yeah.
Hey, Cooter, how you doing, brother? So it's an amazing thing. I'm excited. I wish you were here to help us move, but we're going to start. Hopefully, we can start moving in by Saturday.
Next week already?
Hopefully. Well, we're hoping.
Yeah.
We're trying to.
That's
We're
awesome.
going to call the VA tomorrow and then we're going to make arrangements, see when the soonest we can sign the paperwork, get the keys, and start moving things in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we hope to be out by Saturday. That's where we're paid up to, is Saturday. And then we'll start working things in another manner with everything else as we go. Yeah, if you want to pop up, I'd greatly like to see you come in and hang out with us if you're able to. I want to hear about that project you're working on too. So
It's floor mats and then rubber fatigue mats, whatever. I think I radio. Them rubber fatigue, anti-fatigue mat things.
oh, okay. When you're standing in one place to keep you from getting tired.
Yeah, when you're standing in front of your
They have those at work.
And well, these are like have the corrugated, they snap together type ones.
Yeah, they have those at work.
I got them cheaper and cheap at a garage sale this summer. And my ideal was, well, I want a few for in front of my bench once I build it. But
Thank you, Cooter.
I got 3 green ones. I was going to take and put them together with some of that heavy duty Gorilla tape.
Right.
Make them accordion like a sleeping pad.
If that might work, it'd be awfully heavy though. I can't wait for any archery videos to come out too, because I got to rebuild my backdrop and everything else there, Cooter, because I don't have my backdrop anymore. It was in the trailer. Yeah.
That's irritating.
But the thing is, it means I need to do another video about building a backdrop. Update the one I did do. I do have one on my channel of the old one that I built. This will be a brand new one in the same style. I just got to buy a new fence post pounder, new poles, new cables, new everything.
Yeah.
But it'll give me a reason to show people how easy it is to build one of those.
Yeah.
Because I built mine over 15 years ago, almost 20 years ago, and if thing lasts, only thing I had to do is replace the materials for that I use for a backdrop every once in a while.
Yeah.
But that's part of the process. I got to rebuild. I was planning on rebuilding anyway, but I wasn't planning on doing a complete, utter rebuild from scratch.
Yeah, all the way, yeah.
All the way down.
Whole deal.
But are you going to come on or no?
Yeah, yep. I'll jump on here.
Okay. SD Mountain Man's going to be popping in here, folks. He's on the phone right now with me, and he'll be in here so we can hang up. I'll catch you online.
All right, sounds good.
See you in a minute. Bye, brother. Okay, SD Man's going to be popping in real quick. Yep, I'm looking forward to doing some archery videos. My landlord is a bow hunter, and he's all for me having an archery range in the backyard, which is I'm really excited about having. As you can see the smile on my face. I do have to buy new targets, a new target stand, and all the other fun stuff. My 3D target did not make it from the old place because it was infested with ants, so that kind of sucks. At least I don't have to worry about a groundhog like the old place. We do have to do some gardening that Jenny's going to be looking forward to planting some new garden beds, because we're going to do a raised bed that matches on one that's already in the front yard. So you'll be seeing probably videos on me doing that with Jenny. Because she's got some ideas on what she wants to do that way, as well as a small garden in the backyard, which I can shoot over once I get my backdrop figured out. I already know how to do it. I'm just going to figure out how many layers I want to do. If anybody wants to learn how to do a backdrop that you can make yourself, I do have videos about it in my on my channel. Actually, it's actually the first thing you see when you come to my channel, and it'll be popping up right there. This is inside the city limits. Newton is really good about you able to have your own archery, shoot in the backyard situation where there's not illegal. The only thing I'll be shooting towards in the direction I'll be setting up will be the backside of a building that's not being used. But this thing, my targets, my backdrops will stop my bows, which is like 70-pound bows, arrows. So my shots will be stopped, guaranteed. I'll probably be doing a 6-layer target backdrop system. to make sure that it is both effective, efficient, and inexpensive. That's the big one. I am going to have to build, like I said, a new targets stands as well as targets. I had bag targets and stuff like that in my trailer. They're gone. I had target stands in my trailer. They're gone. My extra kid bows and all that other stuff, gone. So I will show you. It doesn't take a lot of space to do proper shooting techniques and practice for both hunting and target shooting. So I'll be doing stuff on that one. I will have to get some new bow stands because my bow stands were in the trailer, I believe. Unless I got them into our storage unit, I don't know. I have to double check. I'm hoping they're in the storage unit and not the trailer, because I really, really like those things. Jenny is really not looking too good right now, folks. If you want to shut that light off and get some sleep on, you can. You okay? Come on, in the trash. Thank you. All right, here we go. How you doing, brother?
Howdy.
Yep.
I can't stay long. I got these fans going to try and keep me cool and keep the flies off me. But anyway.
Well, another thing that you didn't catch is that I went to the state fair on the last day to pick up something.
Oh, did you? Oh,
yeah.
I got it on iron now.
You're going to love this. You remember that kit that I was building that I was going to do a giveaway on before we had lost our house?
Yeah.
Well, one of the things I went to go pick up is a new set of these.
Oh, nice.
The flint and steel set?
I was going to try and do a flint and steel Saturday yesterday, but it's so doggone humid. I had taken the char cloth out and it'd been garbage.
Well, there's the kit.
Nice.
I got a whole bag and kit that I'm going to be giving away once I get settled in the new house. So, yeah, this one actually comes in a nice tin. This was $25 at the state fair. So,
nice.
A lot more expensive than last year, but it's a really nice. It's actually a pretty nice steel, as you can see. A little on the skinny side, but a lot of good years on this one.
Yeah.
And
those tins you got there, you put that in. I had a line on 20 of them on Marketplace for $5 in Sioux Falls. Sure as heck, they were sold their day.
You should have grabbed them when you could, dude.
I know it's a matter of getting to town. That's the only thing. When the only vehicle I got for myself is my work vehicle, and the stupid camera in there tracks you. I mean, if I sign in from one account, leaving to go to the next account, if I sign into that account, they'll holler at me because they can look at the camera and see that I'm not really there by GPS. That's all fun. That's all fun that is. Yeah.
Well, you can always
even though it's all in the same town. You know, there ain't no bus out here going to take me to Sioux Falls. I'm 48 miles from Sioux Falls.
Well, you're making food. Howie's making fruit baskets for folks. Hey, you can make one for me, Howie. Jenny could use some fruit right now. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a giveaway on that bug out bag that I was building before, and I could finally finish it up and send it out. And you and I get the final touches with that stuff we're going to be doing in October at the Washoe County Flea Market that we're planning on doing. Because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of stuff we're going to find there that day that'll make it really, really. Because I mean, come on, 20 acres of stuff. You and me, we're going to go nuts.
All right.
With Ian with us. Oh my God. I don't know what we're going to do there, but I know it's going to be fun. Because I'm going to be able to walk, dude. So that's going to be the big thing. So no, I don't have to work on my legs anymore or anything like that. I know how I'm a little bit too far. I'm also in the wrong country since I'm not in Canada. I think the tariffs would probably kill you trying to get it through right now. But yeah, another thing I would like to do with you, if we are able to sometime in the future there, Scott, is go do some hunting. I think that would
I'm trying to
hunting.
hear you. Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't have the amount of
Nice.
firearms you do, but we can do some rabbits or squirrel with some 22s, which I do have. I don't have anything
I don't
stronger than that.
I lost all mine in a boating accident. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you still have even what you lost is still more than I've
I-
got. I know the joke. I know the joke.
I just got to be me.
Well, remember, you have a lot of things I wish I could have, but I don't have.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I got one I got to go pick up yet. The bottom part of it.
Well, that 20 gauge, that 12 gauge I've got,
Mm-hmm.
he still hasn't asked me about it.
Good grief.
So I don't know. It's been 3 years.
That's crazy.
So do I count it as still mine or not?
And he paid for it, right?
Yep, but he didn't.
He's never.
He hasn't said anything.
Why? What? So why? I don't get it. Whatever. I don't know.
It's a beautiful 12. I just can't shoot it. It's too much for me.
Too much for you. Yeah.
I mean, it literally
I
tears
tell you
my
what.
shoulder up.
After my shoulder surgery and everything, I get a little nervous too, unless there's a bird in there. I don't do much shooting clays or nothing.
I like
It's just I don't know, too much.
that's why I want a 20, not a 12. I can do.
You got the
everything I can do
adrenaline
with
of
a 12,
hunting.
I can do with a 20.
When we got a bird in the air or something.
You're breaking up, brother. You're breaking up, Scott. I'm not sure if that's.
Oh,
me
where
or-
are you? Comment in the bottom.
Is that you or me? Because you're breaking up.
Oh, you know what? I walked away.
You walked away from your signal.
I got 3 bars, I suppose.
Okay, Howie.
I suppose I couldn't hear with the fans going in there.
But I could actually hear you.
Yeah, we got to figure out supper too. Oh, really?
Well, check your
Okay.
chickens. Check your chickens. Maybe you guys can do like scrambled eggs or egg salad sandwiches or something.
Ooh, that sounds good. I haven't had egg salad or potato salad in a long time.
Both are good. You can actually do egg salad sandwiches with potato salad on the side. Hey, CR.
Yeah, well, that's
That's a lot
hey,
of eggs.
CR.
CR got good news. We got a house.
What's that?
Hey, both are good. It's a lot of eggs because potato salad has eggs in it, and egg salad has eggs in it, obviously. But yeah, but we got a house.
Yeah, my mom used to make potato salad sandwiches. Drink Costello on that.
So let me see this project with the mat thing that you were describing. Okay.
So I
How
cut
much
all the
is
little nubbins off the sides and the end. Now my plan is to cut them, cut them nubbins off, and then figure out what are the, I don't know how to cut it, like 4 inches, 5 inches, whatever. How
What's
it
the
measures out. I think they're 24.
Yeah, but
I think
better
they're
keep it 24. Don't try to cut it any narrower than that, because anything narrower than that, and you're sleeping on your side all the time because you are hanging over.
Yeah,
Hanging over sucks.
And that's the problem with my doggone air mattress I got, the one I got. I gave one to the grandkid, and he used it all summer. He'd been out all summer, seems like, but it was a little wider, but it's a pain in the butt to pump up.
I've got some self-inflating ones from the military that are just amazing. Those are
Really?
The Thermarest ones.
Oh,
I love that one.
Really?
Yeah, I've had them for years. I got them secondhand through Walmart of all places, and yeah, I have no issues with them. They're self-inflating, and they're 24, I think, 20 or 24, and they're really, really comfortable. But I've got
I
some
got
better ones that are like a climate one and a couple other ones that I picked up since then. But those require more inflation than the self-inflating ones.
Yes,
Obviously.
CR. I was looking to cut the cost of a $39 one at Walmart by a few bucks.
Well, or I could give you one. I have extra, dude.
If you
You
were
ever thought of
warm
that?
around, oh, it's good. I was just reading CR's comment.
No, no snow contact. I'm sorry. Even with a decent sleeping pad, you can't sleep directly on the snow. There's no
That's
way.
with this rubber mat. You'd have to have something. You got. I mean, even thicker than that.
No.
Even with cots, when we were camping in the tent with cots, deer hunting out in the Black Hills, uh, you'd have condensation between the cold underneath your cot and you had
Right.
to have a mat on your cot because the
Right.
heat, your body heat, whatnot, and then looks like you peed the bed. The doggone cot's so wet underneath this condensation.
Yeah. When I did what was it, the Light Fighter 1 tent one on the cot deal earlier this year video, I actually put my sleeping pad between put the cot on top of the sleeping pad on top of the cot, but under the tent, for it held it in place,
Oh
and
yeah,
that insulated the entire process immensely and made it very comfortable because the sleeping pad didn't slide around or anything. That's one thing good about the Light Fighter 1 tents. You can either have them on the ground or on a cot, which is one of the reasons why I got my newest cot, is for that reason, which I'll be showing you at the flea market because I plan on bringing that one as well as my other tents that I have, just because I'm a show off when it comes to gear. I like my stuff I find, and hopefully we can find some really cool gear for that kind of thing, because I'm going to be looking for more archery gear to help replace my archery range. Oh man, there's so much stuff. My head is like spinning. I'm happy we got a house. I am going to be picking up a new tripod from the blacksmith there in October because our tripod is gone. So it's going to cost me about $70, but it'll be worth it because it's a long-term deal, which we could use over the campfire at our encampment, which would be kind of nice.
I don't. That's why I'm holding my phone because I don't. My grandkids' telescope went on my one I had down here in the shed. So.
Do you need a tripod? A proper tripod?
Well, I've got one. It's up in the garage. I usually use it up in the garage. Then I got one. I got the one in the cold winter time. I got downstairs, but
no,
I had it.
One will hold
$2 Walmart one.
One that'll hold
What's
your
that?
phone. I got an extra holder for a phone that you attach to a tripod that will allow you to do that, not to hold on to it all the time.
Okay.
I've got two. When I ordered the last one, I bought it through Walmart. The first one I got from a Goodwill. Then I found a brand new one and ended up buying two because I liked having backups. I do have an extra one. It holds your phone so nice. It works with the GoPros too, which is also awesome. So I'll be using it while we're there because the only way for me to go live is using my phone anyway, because we get really good signal at the campground, but not in the flea market, unfortunately, which is really weird.
Huh.
Yeah. Our cameraman works too. Yes. I'm sorry to say that Ian is not a great cameraman. So that's why I have multiple tripods and holders for my phones and stuff. So that way.
When I was down in Texas in April, my sister did that Friday video and it's like, it worked. Then I had another one that my stepdaughter helped me out with here with, and it's like, no, I'm not putting that out.
Yeah. Well,
that didn't work.
I'll help you with some gear because I've got extra, and because you've helped me out so much anyway. Hey, Molly.
Wise.
Molly's here, and Molly, good news. We got a house. We just got notified at 2:00 today. But yeah, who knows? You might end up with one of these there, Scott.
Cool. Hey, Molly.
I do have extras of these now, but you're not getting my personal one. My personal one's better than all this, but but I'm good at finding these kind of things, as you already know.
Yeah, I should have like made a contact with that gal because I was on my 2-day trip or 3-day trip, 2 overnights. When I seen it on Facebook, I was like, I should have just made a comment and then say, hey, can you hold them? I'll take them. I got another thing up there close to Sioux Falls that I want to get, one of them can cookers. Doggone thing's brand new. It's down to like $25 now.
Thank you, Molly. One of the things that this was actually, give me a second. I think this is the one. No, that's not that one. 1 second. I actually got something else that I have for you. Give me a second. I got this for you. Oh, give me a second.
Nice.
It's a little number 3. It's a USA one.
Nice.
Nice little bushcraft one. Because usually when you're doing bushcraft, you're doing yourself stuff. I mean, you can make a grilled cheese on there. You can do a little small pork chop, whatever. I mean, it's not my Griswold, mind you, which I have another number 3 Griswold, but it's still a pretty good one. So
Nice.
you'll be getting this one in October. But yeah,
What do you think you're doing, geese?
I can't wait to see what you can find as well, CR. Things are panning out for us, which I'm really excited about. I don't have a lot of storage space in the new place, but I've got plans for that because I have to rent out a storage shed that they can just drop on the property, where I can store my like my lawnmower and outdoor gear, out my bicycle and stuff like that. Thank you, Molly. It's just things have been going really decent this week, and I'm with exception of getting COVID. That part sucked. So I'm pretty good at finding stuff, Cooter. This guy can attest it. Right here, he knows the gear that I can find. Heck, tell him what the last thing you and I found with Ian when we were together.
That doggone cannon.
We found a cannon, folks. Not a fake cannon. Not a
honest
cannon, but a freaking full-size
this thing's
cannon.
Like, I don't know what, 3-4 foot long, the barrel?
About
Something
4
like
foot
that.
long, about 4 foot long, with wheels and everything, folks. And this thing was a fully functional cannon for $1,250. If we would have had the money, he and I would be rolling that puppy out into our vehicle and taking it somewhere to shoot. Oh yeah, it was definitely a cannon moment, but we cannot take credit for finding it.
Nope.
Ian was the one that found it, and he said, "Dad, I found a cannon."
Cannon moments, kind of like a Kodak moment. CR.
Cannon. Yeah. Touch somebody type of situation, but man, we'd be so much trouble with that thing if we had it. You know that, right?
Yeah, I gotta find some more of them 223 blanks for that cannon. I picked up a bunch of like a whole ice cream pail of golf balls at a garage sale.
Oh, be careful when you.
But I gotta wait. I gotta wait until they do the harvest around here. It's beans, but once they do the harvest, then I'll be able to go out and find them again.
Have you seen the golf balls that are biodegradable? They use them for people who are around rivers and stuff like that. Some are made of like fish food that they dissolve in water for fish food, or
really
some of them actually are seeds for plants. You know, when it hits, it sprouts trees and stuff that for wildflowers and such. Like, I think that would be pretty cool to do something like that, and we wouldn't have to worry about, it could be expensive in the long run, but
this where I grew up, the first, I don't know, 7, 8 years of my life, there's a golf course right next to the state park, and we'd take the boat down along there and we'd take ice cream pails, and we'd be going along, boating along my dad's John boat that my uncle made him, and we'd be picking up golf balls, and so Dad always had golf balls to use.
Oh, or
Also,
also
they'd be along the riverbank and everything.
you could sell them back to the golf course.
Yes.
Yeah,
Excuse me, I got a
frozen eggs.
I did pick up something new from Goodwill the other day.
Oh, what the heck? One of them food jars? Nice.
It was only a couple bucks, and you can see it's in really good shape.
Still got the label on it. For crying out loud. Well,
I don't think it's ever been used. Look how clean that is.
mm-hmm.
So yeah. I also picked up a griddle, a Cuisinart fork toaster. Yeah, just a couple of things that we needed for here, which now we're going to be moving over to the new house. So, yay. No, I'm not making it.
With the golf balls.
Actually,
All
that's
right.
frozen eggs. Would that work in the cannon? Cannon.
I don't know.
See that
James Harshman Hills, he tried 3D printing some little bullets to go out like a 203 grenade launcher type thing out of his tennis ball launcher.
shoot one of
And
these.
one of them one time, it just blew to pieces.
Well, can you imagine? The cannon that we had. I think this would have fit in there.
Yeah.
It's not too big. That's about the right size, but that's for a regular full size cannonball. This one's a little bit too big. But yeah. Oh man, there's so much stuff I want to do. Okay, I'm getting excited. I'm actually happy to be out of here and into a real place. It's just going to take
I
some time.
can't imagine being ecstatic. Yeah.
It's a little bit more expensive, a couple $100 more a month, but with my disability checks coming in, that's less. I don't have to pay as much technically because I've already got that money guaranteed coming in every month. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to earn it. It's there. I saw that. I saw the chicken cannon. I saw that. They were testing airplane canopies and stuff like that.
Huh?
They're bird strike. They were talking about bird strikes, at speed when you're flying, and all of a sudden a bird hits the windshield of a plane. You didn't know about that one?
Wild.
We're not going to go into full cannon mode yet. It's not like we're going to be building a trebuchet either, though. I would not put it.
It'd be fun though.
A little time and effort, and let Ian go nuts. See what we can come up with. Because there's no law against having a trebuchet. Did you know that? It's not illegal to own a trebuchet, so you don't need a license for it.
The 4-H kids or FFA kids, whatever, I don't know who it is. In the fall they do a pumpkin chunkin thing out here. They got one they built.
Oh, we should build one just to do our version of it. I don't know if we would get in trouble with some of the stuff we would like to chuck, but chucking watermelon or pumpkin would be kind of fun. Because I used to watch that. That's over in Rhode Island, I think. Golfing like that. Oh, you can probably do that with a miniaturized version. And it only needs to go about 300 feet on average, right? Give or take. Anybody's watched Happy Gilmore should know how far he
Oh, gee, yeah.
drives. So it's like 350 feet or so, right? You don't need to go any more than that. That's like about 300 yards. I can't shoot that far with my bow, but I'm sure I can do it with a trebuchet. Maybe we'll send some messages over to CR Canada.
Thinking about that, I get a kick out of that Tim McGraw song, the Indian Outlaw song. Oh, I can shoot a buffalo at 100 yards with my hickory bow. Yeah, BS.
No. It can be done. I can hit a target at 100 yards.
With this,
With my
with
long
one of your traditional bolt, really?
I also have a 100 plus pound longbow though.
Oh yeah.
My 74
I
pound
just know.
longbow, I haven't tried it yet, but I want to see if I can. I've never
I tried when we were out. The buddy of mine that got me into it years ago from Votech. We went out to a place in Sioux Falls, and he's like, "Oh, come on, no guts, no glory." And all right, fine. Yeah, I lost 3 arrows because I don't know where they went. I was like pointing my sights to the sky, dang near. And that was like 75, 80 yards.
I'll tell you this. When I was younger, about 15 years ago, I shot a 30-pound bow, 120 yards.
Jeez.
Now, that was not for accuracy. That was just for distance.
Yeah.
The fact that I could do that with a 30-pound fiberglass kid's bow. Imagine what I could do with a full-sized 74-pound reflex deflex longbow. And a little bit of time, I'm sure I'd be pretty accurate with it. But then again, it's my skill set. Not everybody else's, but this is mine. And I did win those awards for shooting at 40, 50, and 60 yards back in 2019 for the Iowa Games too. So I hit a 60-yard bullseye. I think that's pretty good. Hitting a 60-yard bullseye.
Mm-hmm.
Just to see if I can do it. I was very impressed with myself that day. I've never shot that far. I normally don't shoot that far. 30 yards is usually my max when I'm bow hunting, because you don't want to go any further than that. Not with a traditional bow. Compound bows are different, but for long bows and recurves, you don't really want to go any more than that. For safety. Anyway, I don't like losing arrows anyway. Now, somebody did mention something when I do rebuild my archery range that would be something you might be interested in, Scott. Archery.
What was that?
Archery tag. It's like tag, but with bows. Yeah. You got padded arrows, and you shoot at people, and they shoot back, and all this other stuff. Like paintball.
Like paintball, but with bow and arrow, huh?
Oh yeah.
Huh. Never heard of that.
Yep. I've seen people do that. A lot of them don't do longbows, but longbows have been known to shoot a lot further than 100 yards. For anybody with historical knowledge knows this. Anybody knows Robin Hood knows who can do this. It's part of the whole story. But accurately, I've shot 100 yards in high school.
You
didn't know that? I didn't tell you this story. I was either a freshman or a sophomore in high school, and our gym teacher we were teaching archery. I'm using air quotes because he didn't have to teach me anything. I knew more than he did. And because our class was the last part of the day, and earlier part in the week, it's like on a Thursday or so, we were shooting at targets. I proved that I was one of the better shots. He said I got cocky, so he took this round archery mat, put it on the other end of the practice football field. He said the first person who hit that gets an A and go home for the day. It took me 3 shots to hit a bullseye when it's laying flat on the ground, 110 yards away. It could be 120, depending on it, because it was at the other end of the practice football field. The first one went right, the second one went left, the third one hit the bullseye, and I started walking off the field. He didn't believe it until I showed him where my arrow went. I was stupid. I should have stayed and kept on shooting just to shut him up, but he wouldn't let me bring my own bow in.
Mm-hmm.
But using the little 25-pound bows when he can go so far, especially when I shoot 55. You're not that bad, Molly. I hate to say this. Participating in archery, even on the worst day of archery, is still better than a full day of work. You can't tell me I'm wrong, Scott.
No. I was thinking first tournament I went to, I've only been to like 2, I think. Just kind of impromptu thing. Took my dad's bow that he'd loaned me and went and did it. And so I wasn't even used to it. And I think it's the whole competition thing between my buddy and I. He shot first, and I was right behind him. And he had these bright green knocks, bright green or orange knocks. And I just stepped up there and, all right, aimed for that doggone bright orange knock. And I stuck all 3 right in there, right next to it.
Hey, if that's what works, you use it.
And that was how that was just luck. How was not knowing that bow, not used to it, you know.
It's skill because you aimed for something and you hit for something.
I guess I don't know.
Not looking and just flinging the arrows. You weren't flinging.
That was he had a I don't know what you call it, overdraw kit on that thing. So the arrows were shoot, I don't know,
really short,
20 inches, really short. Yeah,
I don't like overdraw. I don't, but I shoot about a 32 to 33 inch arrows. For me, I got short arms. My draw is only 28, but I like over long arrows because I shoot heavier bows anyway.
Yeah.
You know, my average bow is 55. My hunting, that's for hunting, and my big one is like 74. But my match one I use for demos is 110 or so.
Good grief.
That's my war bow. It's not a really super heavy war bow, but it's a custom one. But I do also have a really beautiful custom 65-pound U recurve, which is really beautiful and really smooth to shoot.
Nice.
Custom made for me as a gift.
Jeez.
So, a friend of mine did it because he said he knew I loved recurve, so he made me a recurve. I sold his bows for him. So he made me a couple bows, especially I held on to the 100-pound war bow for the longest time trying to sell it and couldn't do it. And he said, why don't you just keep it? So I got 2 good bows from a bowyer, and I'm not going to say no to that, especially since he made me a custom left-handed takedown recurve, which I'm not going to say no to.
All right.
Not a takedown. It's just a regular recurve, but it's a beautiful new recurve, deer sinew backed. I will do a review on that bow later on. But I'm so excited today. Yay. I'm gonna start, hopefully if everything goes well, we'll start. You got stuff to do, I know.
Yeah, well, it's starting to rain. It's hard to hear here. Now it's raining, the flies are coming in, bugging me.
You ever thought about using a headset with your phone?
Oh yeah, I should get one of them. I've been looking at them because I'll watch YouTube videos once in a while here and there, and the wife gets irritated because she has to listen to it too.
Well,
I should get some earbuds or whatever.
Anywhere, I got an extra. I keep a spare set in my backpack as a backup. But generally, when I'm doing videos and stuff, I can use that and talk into. And if people are wondering what I'm doing, I'm just show them that I'm recording a video, and whatever. But yeah. Cooter, you're right. It is an instinctive ability, but a lot of people don't practice. That's the big thing. Perfect practice makes perfect, not practice makes perfect. Because it's all about technique. Technique is everything, folks. A good technique will make a bad archer better. Just saying. I am an instructor. I know this. But I'm going to say goodbye to Scott because he's got things he's got to do with the wife. And I will talk to him later, either by phone or by hook, by crook, or something like that. Scott, thank you. You got stuff. You got to go.
Yeah, definitely. I'm glad you got things figured out. That's awesome.
We're not 100% there yet, but we're getting there. We got in the door. So that's
you got your foot in the door, and you got a door to go in. Yeah,
that's exactly right. So I will be working on getting a new desk and a whole new setup for that. And then I can set my gear up where you guys can see me with my gear and all this other stuff. So be well, Scott. I'll talk to you later, brother. We'll talk about the Watcher Flea Market coming up where we can plan our trip there. And yes, I'm actually looking forward to everything, and I'm going so much. Talk to you later, brother.
All right. See ya. Take care, everybody.
You too, brother. Took, you're right. Because I mean, I use a headset generally, except for here, because I talk loud. And as you can see, Jenny is actually on her phone right now, even though she should be sleeping. But
Can't sleep when you're being loud.
I am excited, hon. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm a little hoarse still, as you guys can hear. I'm a little husky, because my, having COVID does not really work great for your throat. I may have to get me another soda to coat my throat or something, because I've been eating jerky here for the most part. Yeah, I generally have to put in one headset where I can speak into and hear and keep this one out. But unfortunately, this is my bad ear. This is my good ear. And I can't, like hard of hearing out of one and can't hear out of the other. And she knows it's not my fault. It's because of the military, but I'm going to have to go back and get reevaluated with my ears, which I got a hearing test coming up shortly, hopefully in September, to get my hearing checked again for the third time this year and all the other fun stuff. And if I get my reevaluation, I might actually get money for my hearing, which I'm hoping, but I have to wait and see on that one. But I'm just about talked out about stuff. If anybody has any more questions for me, please feel free. Don't forget, I have my mailing address on the About page now for my mailbox. If you guys want to send me anything, I will be talking more about this setup once I get settled by this new flint and steel set, as well as the bug out bag that I am going to be doing a giveaway on, probably sometime next month, give or take. Once I get settled, I'll give you more information about what to do, where to enter, and that kind of thing. I was building this kit before we had to move due to the mold. And now once I get moved and get settled, then I can finish up the kit and get it ready to be given away, which would be a full backpack with a whole bunch of basic bushcraft gear and things like that. I can't say that I would do that because of Jenny, because I actually love what she has to say about things. But if anybody has any more questions about what's going on with me, what's going on with the upgrade thing going on with the giveaways, I don't know if I'm going to be giving this one away or another one. I think I got another one already in the kit. That's a few other items. I will keep you guys informed on that, when the giveaway is, who's going to be a part of it, that kind of thing. I will keep you guys informed on that front. So until that time, I know it's a little early. It's not at the top of the hour or anything like that, but my throat is really sore. And I'm going to say goodnight to you guys because I won't be on later. This is about the only time I'm going to be on. Be well, be safe. I love you guys all. Love you. I'm out of here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you all for being here. This is Colin Kynkade out.